Folks, we are getting closer and closer to the 31st of October, the day in which the clowns are intending a worldwide global purge. The killer clowns are expecting to group up and take over the world, at least that's what they claim. Well, we just got some footage, a very disturbing video that shows a killer clown actually entering a family's home. Before we get to that, though, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my broadcast colleague, Rebel Tea Time. Welcome, Rebel, into the broadcast here.
Yes. I'm glad
All
to
right,
be
so-
back here for the Killer Clown video, so let's get into what we need to get into.
Yeah, and it's much more disturbing, you know, each and every single time. Have you noticed, Rebel, that every single time we tend to talk about these killer clowns, it just gets worse and worse and worse?
It does, but at the same time, I like these killer clowns. Like, I like clowns, period, but yes, it's getting very concerning about what's been going on these past few days.
Yeah, very much concerning indeed, but we're going to go ahead and show you the footage of a killer clown entering a family's home. We'll see it right now. So you just saw the footage moments ago. Quite bizarre, if you ask me. I mean, we don't have any updates on what really happened. We were told that it was a video that somebody caught online. They were able to send it to us via the Instagram page, and we, of course, are talking about it right now in this report. However, as of now, we don't exactly know the reports on what happened with the family members. Are they okay? What happened to the killer clown? I mean, there's so many different questions, but what we do know off the video that we just saw, we can confirm that it was indeed a killer clown. You can see closely it was a man in the killer clown costume, and definitely his intentions were very much bad.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I feel for the family, you know, I hope the family's okay. And, you know, if it was me, I would have grabbed a bat or something. I would play baseball with that, knock that clown head off.
I mean, good point. But hopefully we're going to get some information coming from the family themselves. We will keep you guys updated. But I mean, in terms of the video, I mean, let's dissect this just a bit more here. I mean, I think it's going to be, it goes without saying, but it must be, I guess, said for the sake of the video, that it would be smart for everyone out there to definitely lock their doors, no matter what it is. Make sure to lock anything and everywhere, because these killer clowns not only can just come in from the front door, but they can come in from the porch, behind the house, perhaps through a window. I mean, you gotta make sure everything is indeed locked. That way you can avoid these sickos trying to invade your own home.
And they also can come bars, they can come from the upstairs windows, or, you know, so yeah, keep everything closed. You want to keep them closed and tight.
For sure.
Lock.
And remember, everyone, exactly. And remember, everyone, October 31st, that is the day in which the killer clowns are going to group up and deliver the purge. I have to ask you, Rebel, I want to get your analysis on this, your inference, because really for the past couple of years, killer clowns have been saying it over and over, that they're going to take over the world, that they're going to deliver a purge on the 31st of October, that everyone is going to fall on their knees, and they're going to basically pledge allegiance to the killer clowns, that the killer clowns officially will take this world by storm. But it hasn't happened yet. And that was one of the questions I asked to the killer clown. I mean, you know, obviously nothing has happened, and the response was this: the only reason we haven't done it yet is because every single year we are just learning and getting stronger and stronger until eventually we will be strong enough to take over the world. Do you think this is the year? 2024 will indeed be the year that these killer clowns are going to be quote-unquote strong enough to take over?
I mean, you look at the, I mean, they formed what in 2018 or 2019, 20. Yeah, you know, they started with a small group, and now they evolved. You know, even I took part of it. You know, part of the killer clowns. You know, I was part of it, and I had fun with it. Maybe a bit too much fun. But yeah, it has grown so big, and I think we're gonna look into it being even bigger after Halloween, so we're gonna probably be looking at it again next year.
Yeah, we could be, or it could be the year in which obviously killer clowns are going to be taking over the world. I mean, this year really has been a very unpredictable year where a lot of things have happened down on YouTube and really in real life as well. I mean, the internet from real life also, just everything in general. I mean, from Smart Schoolboy 9, we have the elections coming up and, of course, the killer clowns and many different stories happening around. So a very, very hectic year, and I just hope, I really do hope that the year does not end off with literal clowns running down the streets and with hammers and baseball bats and other weapons in hands trying to knock down every single human that comes their way.
Well, Adrian, as you know, like you interviewed me years ago about the killer clowns with my experience. You know, I was scared. I was scared at first. You know, I was really scared. And because of that, I was like, I don't want to be part of it anymore, you know, so I just joined them because, you know, they gonna try to fight me, if they gonna try to kill me, if they gonna try to do anything to me, no, I'm just gonna join them before they do anything to me. That's just me.
And some people view it that way. Some people do indeed view it that way, Rebel. But of course, it's not necessarily the best view to take. Some people do say that if you can't necessarily beat them, you got to join them. But that's what strengthens the killer clowns, and it's going to be very imperative for all of us to stay together as a team, for all of us to make sure that we keep each other safe, that we actually keep an eye out for each other. And this is why I always say in the videos every single time that it's going to be very important for all of you to make sure that you share this video to your friends, your family members, people online, to your Snapchats and Instagram stories, and whatever the case you guys use, because the more we talk about it, the more it spreads, the more exposure it gets, the more people are aware, and obviously the more of an advantage we have against the killer clowns. Before we go off air though, T, this is some breaking news as well. We actually can confirm that in the next killer clown video, we actually will have an exclusive interview with one of the top leading killer clowns. He apparently is a quote-unquote lieutenant, and he is a man that is actually a very instrumental figure in making sure these killer clowns are going to actively make sure they're going to take over the world. We're going to actually get the chance to talk to the guy in the next killer clown video. So, I mean, before we go off air, I can only imagine, T, what this guy has in store.
So he's instrumental, so like he's playing instruments or something?
Well, not necessarily instrumental, just a figure of speech, basically being a very important, vital part for the group.
Well, yeah, you know, this guy, this leader is going to be interviewing with us, and we're going to be listening to whatever he has to say, and you know, be alarmed, you know, be careful, you know, look, trying to think of the words here, be mindful of your surroundings, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, very much so, because obviously the killer clowns have one goal in mind, and that is to make sure that they terrorize the entire world.
That's right, they're gonna terrorize the world, and that's kind of scary, folks. It's really scary.
It really is, everybody. Hey, we're going to go ahead and sign up for now. We'll catch you in the next video. We do have some updates dealing with Smart Schoolboy 9. That video will be uploaded tomorrow. But, of course, the next time we have a Killer Clown video, an exclusive interview, you don't want to miss it. So if you haven't yet, you can subscribe right now. Hit the notifications bell button if you can. And, again, comment, like, subscribe, as I stated. And make sure that you can actually share this video with your friends. It will be very important for everyone to understand what exactly is going on in this entire world. For Adrian Matt, and of course T, we'll catch you next time, guys.
Keep it yeet.